first time, the city of Atlanta is acknowledging that it's responsible for a decades-old unpermitted landfill in Atlanta, now known as Baby Gun Club. That acknowledgement recently took place at a city council meeting behind closed doors.
Now, earlier, our I-team exposed the existence of the controversial dump site that records show the city used as an unpermitted landfill in the late 1960s and 70s. Senior I-team reporter Dale Russell has the latest.
Everything that's there now, whether it was done by the city or somebody else, we're all responsible for it now.
City Councilman Michael Bond says for the first time, the city of Atlanta is publicly recognizing its responsibility for all the trash and potentially hazardous waste buried on a lot now known as Baby Gun Club landfill.
Going forward, that we're doing this the right way and that we're going to keep the community safe.
A Fox 5 I-team investigation discovered the existence of Baby Gun Club landfill, buried deep in internal city memos, letters, engineering reports, and in 2 lawsuits that were quietly filed and then settled. Were they dumping the whole time you lived there?
Yeah.
Eyewitnesses told us they saw the dumping. Aerial photographs from the 60s and 70s showed the cleared off dump site, and internal records documented how who knows what was dumped on the land for years before strict environmental laws were in place.
Could it become worse? Yes. You don't know what's there. That's the big concern to everybody.
That is Baby Gun Club landfill. This is all waste you're walking on right now.
So when the city shut down Gun Club landfill due to complaints in the early 90s, nothing was done to Baby Gun Club or done to inform citizens or investors like Jerry Brown. He bought 4 parcels near here with an eye to the future. He had no idea Baby Gun Club was a dump site.
Right where we're at is probably 30 to 40 feet of waste below our feet.
In a lawsuit, Brown accused the city of maintaining a non-compliant landfill and illegal dumping on private property. But later, the city of Atlanta condemned his land, saying they needed it to monitor the Gun Club landfill.
You can't fight City Hall? Well, guess what? They beat me down. They drove me to the point that what else can I do?
After Jerry Brown settled with the city and moved away, the I-team obtained Public Works records through an open records request that showed in 1968 the city began operating an unpermitted landfill on Gun Club Road. In the 60s, there were no state or federal regulations for permitting a landfill.
This is absolutely appalling.
Following our reports about Baby Gun Club and investors like Jerry Brown, City Councilman Michael Bond and Dustin Hillis asked the city to explain what happened, how did it happen, and what do they do now? The answer came in a closed-door meeting. Afterwards, Councilman Bond told us the city, which now owns the land where Baby Gun Club sat, admits it is liable for testing solid waste samples and water samples from nearby Procter Creek. As for Jerry Brown, who bought land without knowing the city had used it as a dump site, only to have the city later condemn the very same land because it was a dump site.
I'd have to apologize to him for the way that his property was handled. That was inexcusable, and that should not have happened.
The city of Atlanta will continue to monitor the ground and water around Baby Gun Club landfill, looking for underground methane or potentially dangerous chemicals in the creek. And City Councilman Michael Bond says they want to keep an eye on even a greater area, and they plan on buying more land. Dale Russell, Fox 5 News.